Are you tired of reading long books or watching boring educational videos? Here comes VR into play. Virtual reality can teach you in things which are hard to simulate in an entertaining and informative way. This video will give you a short information about where VR is already used for educational purposes and which apps you can download yourself.
The progress of VR technology has come very far in the past years. We talk about the technology which opens new ways of educational improvements and trainings. VR also allows us to train difficult situations which aren't easily accessible in the real world. Today we will discuss about the possibilities of virtual reality in educational purposes. And here are a couple of great examples of what we're really talking about. First, to the medical applications. The professors of medical school at Stanford University uses VR to train their students. These VR simulations will help to understand the anatomy of the human body.
Some people at Stanford University also helped to develop a virtual reality surgical training simulator called also VR. It is an award-winning surgical training platform designed for surgeons, sales teams, and other trainees with a wide spectrum of learning needs. If you're tired of cutting open humans, you can also dissect animals in Senile Digital's VR Animal Dissection Simulator. In this app, you can learn about the anatomy of a pig without an actual pig. It is helpful for students who want to learn more about the organs and bone structure of animals.
It is also possible to learn about history in VR. For example, if you want to know more about the history of German cities, you should visit Time Riot VR.
They have a location in Cologne and Dresden. In Cologne, for example, visitors can journey back in time to a historical period that has come to characterize the city. You can experience the Imperial Age at the dawn of the 20th century. It's a guided 15-minute tour where you get a lot of information about the past of the city in a very entertaining way.
There are also technical applications that can be used in VR. Brigham Young University uses VR for their mechanical engineering students as a training program.
The program allows trainees to immerse themselves in a virtual reality environment where they can install, repair, or replace components on a system themselves instead of watching someone do it on a video. Since physical laws can be broken in the virtual world, a trainee's avatar can also be overlaid onto the trainer's avatar to develop muscle memory, improve precision of motion, and repeat the same procedure from any angle. The VR technology can also be used for more practical applications like airplane maintenance training. Tango Interactive developed a simulator where employees can learn to change essential parts without actually touching a real airplane, which saves costs and resources.
For your own VR home setup, there are also a couple of apps to try out.
If you're interested in chemistry, NanoMe gives you the opportunity to gain chemical knowledge. It's a free immersive nanoscale laboratory for modern VR headsets. Students, hobbyists, and drug designers use NanoMe to visualize, edit, and simulate their research in real time with friends and colleagues across the globe. You can interact with an enormous range of chemicals and proteins. Hold the World is an educational VR experience from Sky that lets you come face to face with Sir David Attenborough, the English broadcaster and world's foremost naturalist, as he teaches you about a number of species. The interactive experience takes you to London's Natural History Museum and puts you in reach of specimens from its world-famous collection, letting you handle and resize the objects, while Attenborough teaches you important facts about how the animals must have lived. Body VR is an educational virtual reality experience that takes the user inside the human body. Travel through bloodstreams and discover how blood cells work to spread oxygen throughout the body. Enter one of the billions of living cells inside our body and learn how the organelles work together to fight deadly viruses.
Obviously, virtual reality definitely has a future and it already grows. So, I hope you got smarter after watching this video. If you liked it, thumbs up. If not, I'm sorry for that. Hope to see you next week, guys. Bye!